Friday the 5th of November, and we're moving right along. This is the Bipoc Happy Hour with the Black Indigenous people of color. This is the wind down. This is where we worked all day and did that all weekend. We just sit down and chat and enjoy ourselves. I'm Uncle Ray. I got Brother Dennis. This is Simon, Brother Bobby. How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I can't complain. It's Friday. It's Friday. I know I've been gone a couple of days, but I had a lot of stuff to take care of this week.
Yes.
I'm glad to be back with you all. Glad to be back with y'all, good folk.
We missed you.
I didn't get all those weird questions, while I was out. Kind of Dennis asked.
What you think I asked weird questions?
Yes.
That's not fair.
That's my opinion. It says fair if I'm giving my opinion.
I was told, I was told when I was little, I hate to say this, I was raised in a church school. I don't know if it wasn't Catholic. I wasn't Catholic.
Is there a difference in schools?
I don't know, but I was raised in a 7-day Adventist school. We went to school, went to church on Saturday, blah, 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 blah. So when I think of things from that perspective, I wasn't a worldly person when I was little. I didn't watch much TV. We didn't go to many things. We didn't eat at fast food restaurants. So I'm kind of like, I don't particular, the real world, watching TV, listening to secondary music or the devil's music. I didn't do much of that.
What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? This is when you was a kid. You've been an old man for longer than you were a kid.
But the questions are still the same because I don't do anything out of the ordinary. So and then we say, what's ordinary?
Based on whose standards of ordinary?
Right. See, there you go again.
See, I had to ask that question on whose standards of ordinary.
So there's no way for me to understand like what question is relevant or not relevant. Like we just argued about the bread, the biscuits.
Well, there's no stupid questions out there. And whether it's relevant,
I was told. You are correct, Ray. When I was little, that's my point. There is no stupid question.
No, you want to know the answer to it.
Right. If you don't know something, you have to ask. See, because I'm not aware of all the other stuff out there, like I don't know what you should be aware of, but that's, it takes me longer.
Does it take you longer to realize that JFK Jr. is going to get up out of his grave and go to Dallas?
Right. Well,
I've seen him.
You saw him? I know they've been looking for him in Dallas for the last couple of days.
Hey.
So I don't know. He was in his grave the last time I heard.
Hey, wait.
No, he's going to Dallas. He's got to meet Trump in Dallas.
No,
he can't be in Minnesota.
Hey,
he had to stop at Hy-Vee and get something to eat before he leaves.
But he's going to
He got a compound out here right along with Cisco and what's his name? What's the Puff? Not Puff Daddy.
Master P.
Master P. You knew what.
Oh, they all in the compound. Oh, well, I didn't think JFK Jr. would be doing all that, but does it take you long to realize these things?
But you know who's singing at the damn thing, don't you?
Well, he's flying out at the airport over there.
They got a singer for the JFK event.
Is Whitney Houston gonna sing?
No, Elvis.
Oh, Elvis is gonna sing.
Oh.
Well, so they're gonna raise the dead. So the Republicans now Trump is raising the dead because he's supposed to be running mates with Donald Trump.
I thought
that's why
I heard Elizabeth Taylor was gonna be there.
Well, no, this is real. This is what the people they gathered. I mean, they had a mass gathering because he was supposed to do a drive-through of Dallas, down on Oak Line where the original shooting took place, because he's supposed to be announcing his run for presidency with Donald Trump. He didn't show up. He didn't show up that day. I wonder why, because he's dead and 6 feet under. But he's supposed to be coming back sometime this weekend because he wasn't able to make it on yesterday.
Well, was it yesterday or Disney about to be resurrected?
Walt Disney is still going. Walt Disney's immortal.
Yeah, that's what he's about to be resurrected on the 50th anniversary.
But we need Walt Disney back.
For what?
He did such great things with the
we got technology now. We don't need Walt Disney. Thank you for the idea.
Walt Disney. All the cartoons that they showed was racist.
Every one of them, all of them, including Mickey Mouse. Yes.
And what you got against Mickey Mouse, Ray?
I have nothing against him, but he was racist. That's what they made him doing back in Walt's days. He didn't care for y'all.
All the cartoons I grew up, now I'm grown, and watch it. They were some racist shit.
So I mean, you can have Walt Disney back if you want him, but he's not needed.
I used to like the Wizard of Oz. I was watching it last night with my son, and realized
the Wizard of Oz. What you got against the Wiz? What you got against the Wiz? You watching all of that?
Hello, I'm this current that you're gonna learn from my era up to the new era. You're gonna see the original Annie, and you're gonna see the up-to-date Annie. You're gonna see it all. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna experience. That's why he loved Mario and stuff like that. You're gonna experience what I.
Well, we can't say that Diana Ross was the updated version of the Wizard of Oz.
Well,
that was a whole version.
Well, that was the year I was born, 78.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my Lord.
Yes, when it was invented. So that joint is 43 years old.
That's like the bicentennial year, ain't it?
Have you reviewed the Wiz with your child?
Not yet. We just watched.
You watched the other one.
We watched the other one yesterday.
With Judy Garland. I mean, wasn't it Judy Garland?
Milton looked at each other and was like, "Yeah, we got to watch the Wiz." But
they had the green monkeys.
Huh?
What?
They got the green monkeys.
What's the green monkeys?
In the Wiz.
They not green, they brown.
And don't they fly?
Yes, they always fly monkeys. They got motorcycles.
What?
In the Wiz, they ride motorcycles.
If you can fly, why you need a motorcycle?
Because the motorcycle's flying you. The monkeys drive in the Wiz, they're flying in motorcycles. Hello. How long has it been since you saw the Wiz?
That's like you asking Spirit Airlines why you hit so many bumps in the road.
Well, Spirit Airlines don't fly as high as the rest of the airlines.
But I remember for the version of Michael Jackson and Diana Ross coming out, we was excited. So I seen it when it originally came out. So I don't know how long ago that was.
Of course.
That was 43 years ago.
You was born in the early 1900s. Of course you
Right. You saw, but it's been a while since you saw everything.
We waited for that to come out.
But the Wiz was the bomb. It was everything that Dorothy was.
Well, at that time, Diana Ross, at the peak of her career, she had got Michael Jackson from the ghetto.
She had done Mahogany and all that. Now she was ready for the Wiz. So don't tell me that the Wiz ain't up there.
Yes, we should get together and watch Mahogany.
We should watch the Wiz.
What is that? Lady Sing the Blues?
I just want to watch
Mahogany is a movie. You didn't watch Mahogany?
Oh, no.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you?
I'm gonna tell
what are you going through?
You know what I thought that was a chick flick when I was little.
I'm gonna tell you.
But everybody know that song.
There's one movie I'm geeking to see. It is with Sidney Poitier in it. It's called To Serve with Love. I want to see that movie.
Now you're going way back beyond the Wiz. That's long before.
Me and my mother used to lay in the bed and watch all types of old movies. Betty Davis is one of my favorites. You know. Sweet Charlotte. Oh man, that was one of mine. Yes, eating oatmeal, drinking coffee in the bed.
You taking those?
Is that how you get down? Coffee and oatmeal.
That's the way we was doing it with my mom when I was in my mom's house in her bed.
That's cute.
I feel like a kid every time I get to my mother's bed. It's just something I just want to go to sleep.
Do you still feel that way as an adult?
I sure do.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I can see that.
I sure do. I'm geeking to get to my mama now. I can feel. I haven't seen her in 3 years, so I'm just like.
Oh, really? Are you gonna see her this year?
I want to, but maybe early next year.
But y'all know this is the holiday seasons and all of that kind of stuff. Are y'all doing anything for the holiday seasons? Are y'all visiting family and friends and loved ones, or are you camping out?
I'm in Minnesota.
So you be camping out.
No one coming here.
No one coming here. Yep. I'll be camping out here too.
I might go to Detroit.
What you doing for Thanksgiving, Ray?
I'll be here with y'all.
You cooking?
No, I might make a bowl of raisin bran, but no, I'm not cooking anything. No, when the kid left, the cooking skills went out the door.
You're more than welcome to come to eat with us.
Thank you. I bring herbs to sprinkle over the food.
I wish we can go ahead, sign it. What you was about to say?
Oh, I was just saying Vegas.
You going to Vegas for the holiday?
I'm debating. I want to go somewhere, either there or Arizona, Sedona or something. Like I need to go.
What is Arizona?
Sedona. So apparently there are these energy fields and vortexes that offer healing properties. There's like mineral like salt bath places and hiking places and places I guess you could go.
So you just want to go there to unwind and get back to nature.
You driving or flying?
Flying, man. I ain't driving there.
That's too long. Take up half your trip.
Yeah.
I just want to go somewhere. I've seen this tree house here in Minnesota. I wouldn't mind trying that out. But I've got some extra points on my share that I need to use, and I wouldn't mind going to Brainerd that y'all keep talking about. I think that'll be cool for us to do.
You got a timeshare in Brainerd?
Yes, actually I do. Yes, I do. Brainerd.
Up there.
My roommates.
There's some nice resorts up there.
Yeah, it's a couple of resorts up there.
My roommate's brother lives in Brainerd. I've been there several times. I go fishing at Fond Lake in Brainerd.
Yeah, we have a timeshare up there, and we have a couple in Wisconsin Dells.
Well, I definitely can take you to some fishing spots in Brainerd. They do spear fishing and all that there.
I want to learn I want to go hunting.
Want to go what?
Hunting. I want to go shoot a deer, shoot a bear.
Oh my God! Why?
I don't know. You can shoot a bear in Minneapolis and Wisconsin.
That's
you can do that, but
are you gonna eat the damn bear?
That's my not. I'm just saying bear.
And why wouldn't you? Why
if
wouldn't
you shoot
eat
it,
the bear?
you better eat it.
Why not?
Yeah, whatever I kill, I'm gonna eat. But I'm
why wouldn't you eat the bear? Why wouldn't you eat it? That's crazy.
That's part nasty. Of survival, Dennis. That's part
Why
of
is that nasty? How many times you had bear and didn't like it? Never. So how are you gonna say it's nasty?
Okay, wait. Yes, I did have a bear.
Wait, with some gravy and mashed potatoes, everything tastes good. I don't know how you just come up with that stuff.
You're not talking about the hairy buff dude type, Dennis.
Oh, I would have said ketchup with that.
I put some ketchup on that weenie.
Right, and keep on going.
I had a bear several times.
Right. But we talking about the Minnesota Bears.
We talking about I'm talking about survival.
What about survival? You need to shoot something to learn it?
You don't need meat to survive.
You don't need to kill animals to survive.
It's good to know how to do it. It's good to know how to do it.
YouTube it. You can YouTube that.
What? How to shoot a deer?
Yes, you can YouTube that. You don't need to go kill nothing.
Hey, they got a video game. Get the video game.
Right, you ain't got to kill nothing.
All we are, and we shoot up some things.
Hey, Bobby. Me and Anna found a dude who offers that for Black people specifically because there aren't very many places where Black people can go to like a hunting camp and feel super comfortable. I can't remember where it is, but we did find it and bookmark it. I'll send it to you.
I know they do have those kind of camps.
I think that is something that we all should learn how to do. Same way with gardening. Everyone should know how to garden. These are survival things. If something busts out right now, I know I can survive. I can feed my family, and you are too if I have to. You feel what I'm saying? So, Rock's got
Bobby,
chicken
don't
with the
shoot the
baby
bear.
already in the meat. You know, Ray got chicken with eggs too.
Right, you gotta know to do that.
Sina got the shelter. I got the vegetables. Dennis, you know, he got the drink.
You got to do more than that. Your age will not get you out of anything. You got to work, bro. You're gonna have to till the soil and sow the seeds.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
You're gonna have to till the soil and sow the seeds. You say what you will.
You know what? I don't do stuff like that. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's very.
How you gonna eat? Are you gonna start eating grass and graze?
Well, you know what? The easiest thing to eat that I've seen when on TV, those grubs and those bugs, they say they're delicious and you eat them up.
With chocolate on them, they good, really good.
So I don't need no
because
meat.
Americans are the only ones that don't eat that.
And that's for the protein either. So I don't need that many bugs.
But you can't eat the ones that we have in the apartments here. You just can't go eat any old bug.
Why not? They roaches. All roaches are the same.
No, because not all bugs are edible. Just because you can put it in your mouth does not mean it's edible and good for you.
If you heat it up.
No, you can't heat up all bugs.
Yes, you can.
No, this is not something you put in an air fryer and call it a day.
Most food is only tossed into it gets heated up or cooked. Then you can eat it.
Bugs don't have the same anatomy as you do, so not all bugs are able to be.
Bugs are delicious. You just don't want to because you're from America. Y'all don't know what bugs are.
No, I've eaten chocolate covered spiders and I've had chocolate roaches. They used to have them at the global market.
I had the cricket. I had the grasshopper and the sucker.
I would like to try the grasshopper. I have not tried that. Now, see that you said grasshopper. You said insects. I've had insects. You've had insects. No, we haven't had roaches.
No, I had the roaches.
I mean, I've had the big giant roaches. My roach was the big ones, not the little black ones that you see in American apartments.
Oh, the cockroaches?
That's not. I had a cockroach. I didn't have roaches. Cockroaches are big.
Right, they're more meaty.
Yeah, cockroaches. Yeah, them things. Mm-hmm. So yes, I don't have a problem with eating. I love going to other countries and eating authentic dishes from other countries. Only Americans are weirdos about that. Oh, if it ain't fried chicken. Oh, if it ain't a pig, I can't eat it. That's crazy.
Well, people don't eat chitlins.
A lot of people eat chitlins.
I eat chitlins if I cook it myself, and my cousin cook them.
My garbage disposal eats them all the time.
And my best friend cook them. If she cook them, I cook them, or my cousin.
Are they? I mean, you know, there's no meat on chitlin.
There is a meat to chitlin.
The chitlin is a sack that shit come in. It is not meat.
Hey,
the whole pig is meat. What do you mean?
It was sustaining to my ancestors. So
they had no choice. They had no choice. So it had to be consumed with seasonings and other vegetables that were good.
And they passed that down the line to all of us. And I'm eating chitlins to this day.
And I'm not touching now one of them things ever again in my life. And there's no meat on them.
But you can put sausage in that tube and all kinds of stuff.
If it didn't come made like that, we're not gonna practice.
Well, they do use intestines to make sausage.
Yes, they do. They do 100% to make hot dogs, sausages, and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not making them. I'm not making them.
You eat them?
No.
Oh, you're the only one.
You eat chitlins.
I don't like brats. I don't like brats. I don't like chitlins. I don't like pig feet. I don't like snout. I don't like all that kind of. That's them people's food.
Obviously, you had to cook right.
No, that was our food. It wasn't no them people food. Them people didn't eat them food. They gave us that slop.
I didn't want to say it out loud, but we was in the house. I'm just gonna say that out loud. We was in the house.
Who?
We were. So we didn't eat. So we didn't eat all that stuff. We was in the house.
You went in the house. You too dark.
This is a birthmark. So I was in the house. So I didn't eat all that.
Oh my goodness.
Just get y'all right together. So that's how that went, Bobby.
Well, I don't know because you know how I found out about the pig stomach, and that you can use it to cook with and make sausage. From Julia Child.
Julia did everything.
Oh, you all used to watch Julia?
Yes,
Julia just came on last week. She actually came on doing a show.
I like Julia.
She used the cow's stomach to make sausage. She wrapped her stuff up. She had some liver or something, some pate. She wrapped it in cow's stomach to make it more moist. I mean, she now could have created shit like that. So cow's stomach is like a delicacy.
Made French food easy for Americans to make.
And if you were drunk, if you was drunk, you could really understand because she's the only woman on the planet that can drink like we smoke and cook.
But you know what? I watched
I can do that on Thanksgiving and Christmas because I be up all night. I'm not these children these days.
Okay.
But in everything she cooked, she'll use 2 ingredients, 2 seasonings.
That's salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. That ain't even seasoning.
Hold up. Because she used a lot of fresh herbs. That's why.
She didn't. She in her asparagus.
Well, she used onions.
Everything
she used onion.
Even her meat. She seasoned the chicken with only salt and pepper and cooked it. Who does that?
She didn't have time on it.
You already know who do that. That's still a main staple in those homes.
Salt and pepper on chicken.
Salt and pepper on everything. There's no other. There's no other.
You need seasoning.
No.
You need garlic powder. You need onion powder.
But
that's so black.
Hold on.
You are just being black.
Hold on.
What?
You being black.
But you know, they believe seasoning is for poor people.
Seasoning is for poor people. How the hell you supposed to eat your food if it don't taste like nothing?
My meat don't come seasoned, Bobby.
At one point, seasoning and herbs was for the rich.
It was because those are the spices from the Orient.
Right. It was for the rich. Then when they realized other people was using it, and it wasn't exclusive, they only used salt and pepper.
Gross. They did not sacrifice their royalty status for just to be ugly and go to bland food. It can't be.
Hey, be quiet. But yeah.
They took out all the seasoning to make your food taste good to just go with salt and pepper to kill you.
And then we put some pepper on there. They didn't even put that on there. They did 2 or 3 shakes and scrubbed it like this with a little pepper mill and say, "Oh, that's enough." I'm like, come on. And then they season again with salt and pepper at the end. I'm like, that's it?
Well, you want to taste it?
Throw some butter or something on there. Give some flavor.
Do you know why we season our food the way we do?
Because we have to put some seasoning in it so we can eat it and make it taste like something.
Well, we had to because they used to give us spoiled meat, raw, fucked up meat. So how
they still do.
I mean, they still do it now.
And we just freeze it. That's all. What's the difference?
Yeah, but they gave them fucked up meat, and they had to use the seasoning.
We're the only creatures that eat dead meat.
No, you're not. Stop all that.
What?
We're not humans are not the only creatures that eat dead meat. Roaches do too.
We put it in the freezer and wait for later to eat it. That's crazy. Most animals eat their meat right in there.
And then you eat it. If it's the winter time, they put it in the ice and leave it for later. They don't eat everything in one sitting in the winter.
Yeah.
Squirrels carry all their nuts to the tree and leave them and eat them out through the winter.
Nuts are good all year round. You can leave them like that. But meat and all that kind of stuff ain't good for you.
Meat is good in the freezer.
No, it's not.
Even if you ain't got no aluminum,
it's dying in the canned flesh in your freezer.
And the season makes it taste like it just was on the grill. That old mess of seasoning again.
I remember my grandmother said that chicken smell a little bad. If you fry it, you won't even know the difference. See? Shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. See, oh, that ain't bad. Cooking.
No, that just smell like it's 2 days old. Don't throw no seasoning on it. You want
shit like that, you don't eat at everybody's house. You be like, oh baby, I don't drink it.
Wait a minute. So you'll do the 5-second rule, but you won't eat 2-day-old chicken.
Who said I won't eat 2-day-old chicken in my refrigerator? In my refrigerator?
Yeah, but your refrigerator, you know you pulled it out that freezer. It was freezer burned. You let it sit there.
What if it's a refrigerator? Wait.
You didn't go to the refrigerator.
It's got a slight smell. Just a little bit.
Oh no,
that's that 2-day-old smell. You know, just that little bit. It's not strong.
That's just a blood drain from it. It's okay.
If I can smell it, we are not eating it. Sorry.
That's that bougie way of thinking.
Right.
That's perfectly good. That's perfectly good meat.
Why don't you take care of your meat when you buy it? Wrap it up in some of them Ziploc bags so it don't get freezer burnt. And don't buy so much if you ain't gonna eat it right away.
That girl had them food stamps. I was going to fill my freezer up, and the dollar store didn't have all that expensive stuff like you talking about. Y'all so bougie.
But the dollar store do have.
They got them bargain bags that do not hold the phrase out.
You can put 2 or 3 of them on there, and they work just fine.
Okay, so you talking about double bag?
Double bag it, yeah.
Okay. My bad.
And use your lighter and burn the end. You remember back in the 90s? How you doing?
On your Ziploc bag, on your freezer bag? Not on the freezer bags.
But you better you want to
right. They still do that today, but not in the freezer bags. Maybe the smaller bags, but not the freezer bags. I'm just saying, that's what I heard.
But hey, why not?
Bitter stuff.
Huh?
Just buying tiny stuff.
Right.
But when you know when you got nobody wants to go grocery shopping all the time, so you buy what's on sale, put it in the freezer so you don't have to go to grocery shopping all the time. And you just pull it out when the kids come over.
I really do that for the winter, depending on what it is.
Oh yeah, because I don't shop in the summer.
In the summer, that's why I said told Will, I said, we ain't really shopping this summer.
No, get that bologna out.
No, ham and cheese and salads. And
all that in the summer. No cooking in the summer.
You're grilling, you basically grilling almost every day.
Should. It's healthier for you.
Then we camping. That's gonna be my regular thing, camping.
Camping can be really fun and just a great way to release stress and all of that because you're out there and with your group and just enjoying it. And you don't have no phones, you don't have nothing to disturb you, and you just relaxing.
Chilling.
The only thing missing is gunshots. You really need gunshots, but sometimes you can sleep without it.
You need who?
Gunshots.
Oh, I don't.
Back gunshots and ambulances and all that background noise. You get used to that. You need it.
Sorry, I don't hear that on my side over here in this street over here. Even though we so close, I don't hear that right here. We sleep peacefully.
Okay, you sleep with the quietness, the suburb sounds.
Yeah, we suburban over here.
Right. Because I don't have all of that. I've taught myself.
We make it an ambulance. Well, we had a fire truck the other day. That was shocking.
It was during the daytime, wasn't it?
Yeah.
People over there, that side of town don't do that stuff at night.
Oh no, not at night. No,
they don't do that at night.
Oh no, they're not. It's 6 o'clock too. They don't even turn on their lights at night.
Right. Only in the cities do they burn stuff up at nighttime. It's crazy. I don't understand. Move to the burbs. Okay, y'all.
They running right now for their last run with the dogs. They running right now up and down the hill. They doing their run. Then they can go do dinner with the family. Yeah, that's the life over here.
Right.
My life too, in a way.
Oops. What did they do? Oops, there we go again. Can I ask a question? They did this to Chris Brown. They did it to the baby.
What did they do to Chris Brown that they did to the baby?
Huh?
What did they do to Chris Brown that they did to the baby?
Dave Chappelle is cancel culture.
What are you talking about? Dave Chappelle will be here too. Dave, come holler at the Bipoc Happy Hour. We know you in town tomorrow for your concert. Woo woo! Son, I'll be there. Come holler at the kids.
He's been canceled, Ray. He's cancel culture. He's done.
He is not canceled. He's canceled in that other side, maybe, but not on our side. And how you put Chris Brown in the baby? Because Chris Brown, you know, he kicked Rihanna's ass. He did not get canceled.
He did. He get canceled several times.
He got slowed down, but Chris ain't
He was
missed
cancel
a beat.
culture for a long time.
How he cancel culture if he's still doing the do? When you cancel, you cancel.
No,
you
that's not true.
canceled.
The baby's back.
He wasn't canceled.
He wasn't.
Chastised. That's what
he was not canceled.
Because
the baby was canceled. He was canceled.
The baby was not totally canceled.
He still
he wasn't. When they cancel you, they don't bring you back.
Canceled.
They don't bring you back if you cancel.
They have a choice.
You don't get a chance for redemption if they cancel you. They done. That's
so
cancel culture.
They baby canceled him?
No.
Oh, they chastised.
Don't do this again. Don't do this again. That's what they did.
They took a couple of endorsements from him.
Right.
They told him to
they messed up a couple of concerts and all. They hit him in his pocket. Don't do this again, nigga.
Then that's what they say. Came out with new CDs and everything. You don't do that when you cancel.
No, if you cancel, the people won't fuck with you.
Hold on, who's saying that the Trump? What you call? Was it
woman? Was it K Michelle? K Michelle the singer? No. They canceled her ass. Michelle. They canceled her.
She's trying to get back.
Yes, and they're not letting her come back.
And everything.
Yes, they canceled her.
You canceled.
There's no coming back.
Oh, I'm sorry, and everything.
And they just gonna let me back in. No, they canceled your ass.
She said it was for the money. No. Hold on. What about the other girl? The black girl, Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash can't ever come back. Yeah, because she was in Clueless. Stacey Dash she'll never come back. We canceled her 40 years ago. She never coming back.
What's the other girl name? The black girl that was in the she worked in the White House or something.
Omarosa.
Omarosa's well, yeah, because they didn't fool with Omarosa. And even Candace, what's this new chick? Candace Owens. They don't fuck with her. She's done. She's only on that side.
You remember she came back crying or something was happening to her? They was doing something to her. No one paid her no mind.
Right. They laughed in her face and kicked rocks.
Ooh, right.
That's what they do. When you cancel, you're canceled. Case closed. We're not gonna beef.
She's talking a lot of shit about people though too.
Right. That's why she's only in Republican news media, and that's all.
You think you're gonna put all that negative out there that you ain't gonna get none of that back. It's not how it works.
Even R. Kelly ain't canceled.
Right.
What is it?
I just heard of R. Kelly on the radio.
Right. R. Kelly is not canceled.
They won't even. Right. I'm like, really?
Yeah. You can still hear R. Kelly's song out there and all that. I mean, when you cancel, they done. It's like they tried to do Bill. When they tried to cancel him, nothing. They took the cut hustlers off, all of that, the Jello commercials, everything. And they don't want to let you back.
It was pudding.
The pudding commercial.
But the question is, do you believe? I don't know. You know, me personally, you know, people are like, oh yeah, he did it. I wasn't there.
Or
I
what?
didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I hear actresses and models talking about, oh, they just did it for publicity. You feel what I'm saying? So that just, you know, I don't believe what people see. They trying to. Michael Jackson told us in a lot of his songs that I didn't realize when I was young. You feel what I'm saying? What they was doing. They try to cancel him.
But Michael Jackson was he was the king.
Yeah, they try to cancel him by saying he molesting children and doing all this because he was getting too big for his britches. And he was the black man.
And his fans didn't let him.
His
fans didn't let him. We're not gonna play that on Michael Jackson. He was gay.
Right. But you notice it's a pattern.
That I really wish I would have saw, man.
Is what?
Michael Jackson
in concert. I really wish I saw him in concert. He's my favorite artist. Like I really
I never saw him in concert.
He's the all-time. He's the king. I mean, it feels like I grew up with him. You feel what I'm saying?
You did.
We all did.
We did, Bobby.
But he's way older than me, though. You feel me? He was way older.
When he died at 50, so he's what, maybe 10 years older than you?
No, I'm talking about he probably was like 10, 15 or 12.
Yeah, you know, not that many years.
But yeah.
I don't know. Me and Michael Jackson grew up together.
All of them. Like I want to see Janet.
Yes.
Out in Gary.
Yes, he stayed in Gary from the beginning. So
I
we
went
used
to the house.
Yes,
I've been to the house. I've been there.
That's cool.
I drove by there. I never walked in, but I drove by there.
You can't go in. They ain't gonna let nobody in.
No, they had a fence around everything.
Do people live in there?
No.
I don't think so. I think it's just the shit, like a little.
There's a waste. You can have somebody keeping it up, make it a museum.
In the middle of a bunch of shit.
Make it into a museum. Y'all ain't gonna put no bodies in there.
But y'all know they did him wrong. You got Presley, Elvis Presley doing the same thing, you know, as he was doing, you know. Yeah, they did that man wrong. Then they took the Neverland, because that's supposed to be the museum right there. Neverland. That was supposed to be his museum. We all should be wanting to go see that, you know, but they took that from him, and it's just sitting there.
Is the monkey still living?
Bobo, was that his name?
Is that a name? Is the monkey still living? Anybody know? I don't know how long monkeys live.
Yeah, okay. Ain't nobody got no monkey. That's why.
Well, no, people are doing exotic pets these days. They think that's cool.
Yeah.
It's cooler to get an exotic pet than it is to pay the rent.
Yeah, like They have possums and they have. I seen
all kind of stuff.
I've seen someone with a squirrel as a pet on TikTok. Literally,
they got fairies and squirrels. They got all kind of pets.
I had a ferret before. My snake ate my ferret, but yeah, I had a ferret.
Yeah, did you sleep in the same house with the snake?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. You're a better man than I am. We're not sleeping in the same house.
Do you keep the snake in the tank, or you let it just run around the house?
What happened was we put they both was in the tank, but we put the ferret next door to the snake tank. So we went out.
And the snake crawled over.
Yeah, when we went out and came back, it was like
he was waiting. He was waiting for y'all to leave.
So everybody looking in the house at the ferret, and then my little brother was like, "Hold up, why his stomach so big? You know, why he's so big? The damn thing was in his. He ate it.
Right.
Yeah, after that, he would not eat them little mice no more.
He was
because he wasn't full. He wanted something better. I need them dead mice. I want some live food.
Yeah,
that's a ferret.
We need some bigger meat.
Yeah, you know, a woman had a snake for a pet. One of those snakes that squeeze people. I don't know. I mean, whatever. They're not poisonous. But she thought she said the snake sleep with her. You know, and the snake stopped eating. So she took the snake to the vet. found out the snake was trying to wait to eat her ass.
Yeah, I've heard that story. And yeah, if you're gonna keep putting a snake next to you, the snake got pits in his face that can tell if it's a human, if it's a live meat. They like live meat.
Imagine
or they just killed it, so the blood is still hot.
Imagine just be squeezed to half to death and eating at the same time.
I have had that, but we're not talking about that.
Oh, child, try that. How you doing?
This is Friday. Y'all know how y'all kids get. You know how that's going. But we're not gonna talk about all animals today. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all, this is the weekend, and it's been 1,003 years since I've been on a date. What do you talk about when you go on a date? Your first date. What do you talk about? Because it's easy to get on Grindr and not have to talk about nothing. Apparently nobody can help me out.
Okay, listen.
I'm waiting to hear so I can.
We don't go. Hey. There's no more dates you go on.
Wait a minute. People do still go on dates. What do you talk about?
Hey, you go to Christian.com. You get your profile up. You read your profile.
That's still a hookup.
Right,
that's still a hookup.
That's the only way you know you're compatible.
Ray. All the
freaks at ChristianMingles.com. All the first ladies go to ChristianMingles.com. It's anonymous. But I mean, there are still, I got invited to go out for coffee and all that kind of stuff. So what do you talk about on the first date? I mean, you know you ultimately want to get laid down the line, but what do you talk about on the first date? Can I get the crickets turned off and get some volume?
I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you do? I mean, I don't know what y'all been talking about. Y'all didn't talk at all.
We just met. And he asked me, "Would you like to go to coffee sometime?"
Oh well.
That old school dating. Hey, you want to go to coffee with me? Sure, I'll go to coffee with you. And that's that old school. I know they don't do that no more.
No.
So, I mean, that's why I said, what do you talk about on a date?
Just let it flow.
Right.
Don't try to force nothing.
I mean, okay.
If you gotta
force
it, then maybe that should just be what y'all do is have coffee.
Hopefully that won't be the end of it. But I just had to ask that question because I see people don't date anymore. Is that a taboo to date?
What do you call it if it's not dating?
Shall I be graphic?
Right, because you jumped on that Facebook dating thing.
So about sex.
No. And the messages were very clear.
What does that mean?
I had one even just send me, I just want to fuck. It was very clear. Very clear.
Right.
And I'm
on the science, that's not a date, that's just a hookup.
Doing nothing but seriously, damn. This just
was it a guy or a girl doing that to you?
Oh, both. Everybody does that. That's what the sites do.
Well, no, the girls did not do that to me. They were a little nicer and then offered coffee. But some of the men, though.
So the men are used to Jack and Grindr, when they get on there and says how big your dick is, what do you travel, or do you
come on over?
Okay, so all that stuff. I don't do those sites because I think that's crazy. You don't even know my name. The first thing
why do you have to know your name? Why do you have to know your name?
So the first question you asked me is my dick size, not my fucking name. Fuck
why
you.
Why do I need to know your name? I only want to have sex with you. I mean, is that a valid question?
I thought
if you're on the site.
App though.
Well, that's what they call it. To set up a date for you to go do what you're gonna do.
I see that now.
I mean,
shut it down.
I mean, if there's no way, if you're horny, you can always hit a dating site and get your life. But if you're looking to date somebody and all, that's not for dating.
So where do you meet people to date?
Grocery store.
Laundromat?
I'm still looking in the laundromat. I just haven't been at the right time, but definitely grocery store.
So can I ask a question? How did you meet this person in the first place?
At the grocery store.
What made y'all talk?
Said, hey, what's your name? I said, Ray.
He had an upside down pineapple in his cart.
Right. Right. So I said,
okay. When he was carrying 2 melons.
Right. So I mean, is that taboo now to just actually talk to somebody face to face instead of trying to find them online and do the hookup thing online?
But I don't know about the hookup. It's about Christian.com giving you a profile. Yeah, that's the only way you know you're compatible. You first got to go through compatibility.
How do you figure that the people in the Christian sites read those profiles?
Because it's algorithms. You send in your information, we evaluate that, we find somebody else that can't sway like you are, and it all comes together, and we give you our results. You can't do that just go down there.
And that lets you know you can hit it.
Well, that gives you insight.
Yeah. If y'all like some of the same things.
But most of the Christian mingle sites don't say I'm a freak in the sheets and a Christian in the daytime.
Amen. God is so good.
So I don't say that. You don't know that until
yes, it does. It does say it. It says it in a clean, respectful way.
Oh. I pray at night, but just holler at me. Is that how it goes?
Well, then you still gotta procreate.
Yeah, but you can't do it unless you're married. That's what your people say.
It depends on what.
So the dating sites don't do it.
Hello, it depends on what type of Christian you're talking about, because there's many Christians.
Okay, so how does that work? Which is the Christians that are promiscuous?
The ones that be lying and doing other shit too. Have y'all?
So the whole congregation.
Well, I'm just saying, yeah, the preacher.
It's the only ones that has a false prophet or false god. The rest of them are good.
How do you tell the difference?
You got to pray about it.
Because I don't know what you're talking about, a false god and all this stuff. I don't know how to tell like that.
You know, it's like a pen. You have a false bottom of the pen. It comes out.
But you don't see that false bottom until they open their mouth, or that purse fall out.
Well, sometimes they can open their mouth.
Right, see? I mean, you got to have that conversation. Because I've cut and pasted a lot of profiles. So, I mean, you can't base it on that profile.
Well,
it's how you feeling that day.
Maybe you can judge them on their baked goods.
Well, I hope he's cooking some really good stuff.
Some cake.
Eggplant.
What do you mean?
Can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all believe in hexes and getting like people using sex to put hexes on you or anything like that?
I believe it could happen. Yes.
How?
We were having a conversation. Okay, I'm not going. But yes. You don't think somebody could put a curse or a spell on you to keep you there?
How?
For those that are versed in a skill, I mean, there's ways to do that.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I mean, I could have been under a spell and didn't even know it.
Yes.
You know, it could have been that way for some years, and because this is my first time hearing that.
Did you eat the spaghetti?
That's wrong, Ray.
But that's the curse sometimes. One of the curses.
Oh, that's what, yeah.
Because that was.
That's one of the curses.
Hold on, that's a favorite way to make spaghetti.
Right, and you eat the spaghetti. And you will never leave that house again. And your paychecks are forever not yours. That's what that's.
Hello? Did Ray leave?
Do you believe that could happen, Simon?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you believe in hexes and stuff like that?
It has to happen. I heard it put spells on. My dad used to carry something in his wallet to keep his spell from getting on him. My
Yeah.
auntie gave him. She wrapped something with some stuff. She wrapped it different ways, and then it was something in the middle that protected him, and he had to keep it wrapped like it was. It'd be in his wallet always, so she could never. Well, it was from my mom, I guess. So my mom could never get her clutches.
Some people really do believe in that stuff, and I wouldn't.
Well,
I wouldn't.
it is bad spirits that's upon this earth. So, yeah. Even Jehovah's Witnesses will let you know that one.
Well,
it's bad spirits. The people. Yeah, it's
Well, people
That's
are
why
only.
they don't fool with it. They don't deal with the Ouija boards. They don't deal with none of that. They just cut it off.
Well, sometimes you don't even need all of that.
Right.
You don't need all that. A lot of times you can use your simple herbs and things things that are close to you to create those type of
anything
connections.
You can pick it up at the store. Anything. You can have a crucifix that's in there. Your child can accidentally bring something in and you don't know, and it can be messed up within. You feel what I'm saying? So it's anything. So when you see something that's like your house in disarray or things just don't feel right, you start searching. You start trying to figure out what's going on here. Because I've been through that. I start getting great. I throw everything in the trash. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Because
when you get to that, when you forget that feeling.
I need my house to get back the way it's supposed to be. I don't need that.
Yep. I have done that where I will start throwing things away to change the aura of the house. I will do that. I will clean stuff out because a lot of times that means that something came in that you need to get out. So I have to reevaluate, and I will clean stuff out to try to get it out.
Like what?
That bad energy.
Today.
Say what?
I felt that because I cleaned out my closet today.
Yep, you felt that you need to do some change.
I need to do some shit. Yeah.
Yes.
I threw away a lot of clothes.
Could be
Dennis didn't talk about that first flyer, but are you going to talk about this one?
What first flyer? This one?
You had them? Did you talk about it?
I know, y'all. I didn't want to interrupt y'all. Y'all had such a good conversation.
Well, we was talking about juju, bad or, because we don't want
bad juju.
Bad or when you have baking these cakes for us. You understand? We want you in all good spirits in this season. And so we having this bake off. It's going to be on November the 20th.
Because somebody told me that Minnesota people don't know nothing about no seasonings. That's what I heard. So we was trying to see.
So do you got to put seasoning inside your cake?
You might want to put the right ingredients into your cake.
And it depends on what type of cake you're making.
Right. They don't all work the same.
All cakes are not sweet.
All cakes not created equal?
No.
Some are savory.
Do you use pudding in your cake batter?
Yes, to make it moist.
Some people don't believe in that.
What?
Yes. Believe it or not, they don't believe in using pudding to increase the moisture level.
Okay, do y'all believe in cooking eggs in the oven?
I don't know nothing about cooking eggs in the oven. What kind of eggs? What are you trying to do? Heat them up?
Wait. This woman took 12 eggs, put them on a baking tray, put cheese and butter on it that she grated to put it in the oven.
Wait a minute, did she crack them open?
All she did was crack them open. She didn't scramble them in the oven, put them on a baking tray.
She had to do other things?
Like what?
I mean, was she doing other things? Now,
no, this supposed to be her recipe.
If it was something like a catering event where I had to make 12 sunny side up eggs or something in that aspect, or something quick, or I had to make something big, yeah, that will work in the oven. It's going to cook the same way if it was on the stove.
It didn't look the same.
Yeah, it would, because
it did not, Bobby. I don't care what you said.
The butter.
Listen,
Linda, scrambled it. You wasn't
Linda. No, those eggs fluffed up, look like a a mattress. I want my eggs to be fried in the skillet and turn white and yellow and like they normally do. I don't want no pillow.
So she was making it. So she was making a quiche.
I don't know. Listen.
No, it was just a baking pan with eggs, cracked open eggs in a layer on a sheet, and some salt and pepper.
And cheese and stuff on top.
Oh, cheese and stuff.
Yeah, she grated the butter with a grater.
And you
She
said
grated the butter.
You sure it wasn't? She wasn't making a quiche.
And she's grating butter.
You know, some people do weird shit.
She grated butter and grated cheese on top.
Okay, so I guess the butter is gonna melt in even more, and yeah, okay. Well, what culture was she from?
I guess she was Caucasian.
Okay, I just was checking to see what dishes are out there. I don't know everybody's cooking style, but I do know that one.
But you can cook eggs in the oven.
To do what? To do what?
If, like I said, if I was catering a big meal and everyone eats sunny side eggs up, yes, I will put 12 eggs, spray my sheet pan, put 12 or how many eggs I needed on there, and put it in the oven and let it cook until they get done. While I make this peeled potatoes or whatever else I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. I can learn something new. I'm not afraid of nothing new.
Oh,
right. I just asked because
catering consists of things like that, making things easier. You feel what I'm saying? When people cater food, you don't think they're sitting there doing one by one for you, sir. No, they're not. No, they're not. If they gotta feed 200 people, they gotta make it efficient for them to do that in a good enough time. And I'm not gonna make 200 eggs one by one.
So, did the eggs look like they were ready to go on a egg McMuffin sandwich?
No, because I could have dealt with that if they looked like that, but they were like
looking like it fluffed up.
Yeah, it did. Like a mattress, and the yolk was like in the middle type deal. And I'm like, who does that?
I think she might have made. I think he was looking at a quiche, something like that.
No, because she said on.
But don't the quiche you have to mix up and all that?
Sounds like she might have been trying to make it.
Something.
Not in a baking pan. A baking pan, you need a for a quiche, you need a pie pan for that.
Well, it's a breakfast casserole.
You need a casserole dish. You can't just put it in was it a cookie sheet? She used a cookie sheet, is that what you said, Dennis?
Yes.
Oh Lord. See, that cookie sheet is just throwing me off.
Me too. It threw me off because I'm like, what is that for, girl? But I guess
you're making an egg casserole, something. I don't know.
Well, do y'all ever, when y'all cooking the big meals, do y'all ever cheat and use potato chips to make your mashed potatoes?
No.
That is something I've seen on TikTok. They'll use a bag of Lay's potato chips, put them into boiling water until they turn into mashed potatoes.
I seen that, Ray. That was on the internet. I seen that.
Yeah, I was on TikTok. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm
like,
really?
But it is potatoes, supposedly.
Potato chips to make your mashed potatoes. That's taking a lot out of me.
There go Bobby justifying that crazy shit.
See, I can't even get down with box potatoes.
Let me say something.
There's another white.
What do you do with the potato flakes? It's the same thing with the potato flakes you get from wherever you.
Gross! You can't be using box potatoes for stuff.
I agree, Ray. That stuff is not real. It'd be plastic.
That's prison food, and I've tasted prison food.
Well, I ain't been to prison yet, but I've been in jail, but not prison.
I'm just saying. That's what I was told.
If you're picking time.
No, I want to see your tattoos, Ray. Your tear duct, all that if you've been in prison.
I didn't kill. I let him off.
Wear your face mask, get your vaccine, even if you're in prison. Make sure you got it because it's the best way to do, especially if you're indoor or outdoor.
In group settings.
This booster shot.
And get a booster.
Especially if you have any kind of compromising issues going
It
on with
don't
you,
matter.
please do it.
Get one if you don't get it. This extra protection. Shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a shout out to the St. Paul Public Schools who have committed to setting up vaccine clinics in the schools.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes, so my baby can get vaccinated in a couple weeks.
Hey.
Do you
Yeah.
agree with kids getting it vaccinated?
Yeah, they get
Still?
vaccinated for everything else.
Oh,
Hello.
okay.
Even you got vaccinated for polio. It's 7 o'clock, everybody, on a Friday night. We want to thank everybody for being here at the Bipoc Happy Hour. We're here for your enjoyment Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of every week from 6 to 7 p.m. here live on Facebook. Please go get vaccinated. Wear your mask. Take care of you and your family. It's only so much you can do. Take care of yourself. And peace out.